Hello, welcome again here. 7-minute sofa yoga sessions, and from the comfort of your sofa you can increase your overall general health and well-being. You can't tell me that you don't have time to do that whilst you're sitting on your sofa. Today we are going to practice the Bound Cobbler position. And it's relatively easy. It's about relaxing and opening in the hips, but it's fundamentally beneficial for women with any menstruation difficulties, and then for all with any bladder issues, because this is going to help strengthen in that area and that internal organ. Okay? So let's get ourselves sitting nice and comfortably in our sofa. You might like to get your tailbone and just wiggle it back so it's deep down at the back of the sofa. Rise up through your torso, relax your shoulders, unclench your teeth, unfurrow your brow. Take a nice long deep breath in. Rise up internally as you draw your right foot onto the sofa in front of you. Your right knee is bent and your right foot is in front of you, with the heel of the right foot coming quite close in towards your perineum. Exhale and become aware of that part of this position. And then as you breathe in, you're going to draw your left foot to join your right up on the sofa. And the soles of the feet come together now. The toes connect. You're going to link your fingers and get them around the toes. And then again, draw up through the trunk of the body. Now, just to begin with, you might like to gently do the butterfly and just flicker the knees up and down. And this is a foundation toward limbering the hip joints up, so it's beneficial. Give it a few seconds of your time, just up and down. And then you might like to gently begin to press those knees in toward the sofa, so you're actually extending the hips open wider. Now, to help with this, you might like to use your inner thigh muscles and roll them outward. You can even look towards the flesh and send the message, so you can be thinking the right inner thigh muscle around the knee, roll it back. You can even use your hands to do that actually, because it just helps separate the flesh and give a little bit more space. Draw up through the trunk of your body, and then as you begin to exhale, you'll bring the elbows outside of the shins and you'll begin to hinge forward into a forward bend. Now, rather than rounding the shoulders and slumping, you'll feel if that happens because your rib cage and your ribs will just press into your abdominals. So avoid letting those shoulders round too much and round in at the upper back. You actually want to take the forward flexion with a nice straight spine. So you can bring those elbows outside of the shins, and you can actually use the arms for leverage or leverage. How do you say it? And once there, you can then begin to take the creases out the back of the neck, so you'll gently draw the chin down towards the chest, just finding where that natural alignment of your spine is. You might like to close the eyes so that you can tune in and feel internally with greater sense of vision, you know, using your imagination. What does it look like inside? What do my hips look like as I lift them away from my two femur bones, so that the ball and socket joint there becomes more spacious, so I am able to move into it deeper, further. And when I breathe in, can I pick my stomach up internally to create some more space? By closing your eyes, looking inwards, and attuning to your breath, that natural rhythmic flow, you'll begin to connect with and understand further the beauty of breathing in and creating space, and breathing out and surrendering. And whilst in this position, you can pull the pelvic floors in, engage them, get them toned, get them activated. And once again, remembering that when you're about to draw up and lift up, you engage the stomach muscles. They support the spine as you return upright. And then bringing the hands underneath the knees, bringing the knees together and releasing to your regular seated position in the sofa. So there you go. Once again, in just under 7 minutes, you've been able to practice some yoga on your sofa. And this particular position will help strengthen your bladder, and it will assist females with their menstruation or pregnancy. So many benefits to be had through yoga practice. Stay with it, be patient, persevere, and we'll see you again for the next 7 minute sofa yoga session.